Hey guys, this is Miss Creel. I'm the college and career counselor here at College Park. I'm going to share my screen real quick. I wanted to make sure that everybody knew about the new class that you have in Canvas, and that class is the class of 2021. It's the new College and Career Center virtually that you now have access to. I just wanted to take a look and show you guys just a couple of things and let you guys know that office hours for the class of 2021 will start tomorrow on Thursday. We'll have office hours both Thursday and Friday morning. And then starting next week, I can start doing individual appointments with juniors and some other open office hours as well. So if you see in your class of 2021 course that you have, really what you're going to see the most of are a lot of modules full of information. So when you look at it, this is what it looks like. You'll have some frequently asked questions that I've gotten a lot of emails about, so I wanted to start there. You'll have information about when our office hours are, and really what office hours are. A lot of the traffic in the College and Career Center is just pop in, ask a question, and leave. That's the number one thing that we do. So I wanted to make sure that I was accessible for you guys that had questions, and some of you may have some questions that I haven't thought about yet, and that would help me if you're thinking about some things that haven't occurred to me yet. For those of you who may be applying to some summer programs, or you may need an unofficial transcript, there's procedures on how to do that are listed in Canvas. For those of you who apply to a program for the summer that you might need a letter of recommendation request, those are in there. And I just realized I misspelled the word letters. I was probably typing too fast, so I will fix that. For those of you interested in applying for the summer internship program through EFTA, I've gotten a lot of questions about that, and EFTA has changed a lot of their things. So you're going to want to take a look at that module about the EFTA internship program. If you've never heard of the EFTA internship program, it's a fabulous summer program that our county and Harris County does to employ, typically unpaid, but to employ students for 80-hour internships across everything from science, technology, engineering, and math to journalism, to business, to human resources, to education, to communications. It's a fantastic internship program. A lot of people think that it's just STEM related, and it's not. As we get more and more updates about the SAT and ACT and TSI testing, this is where I'm going to put them. Things are changing just like everything else really rapidly. So there's nothing in there right now because I don't want to preempt any announcements that College Board may make in the next week to 2 weeks about additional SAT times. I know everybody's concerned about that since we were supposed to take the SAT today on campus. So I just wanted to make sure that that was updated as soon as we have that. A lot of colleges are updating their information about what they're going to do next year. They understand that as juniors, one of the biggest things that you've been impacted on is testing. So several colleges are going test optional. None of our big state schools yet. That hasn't occurred, and I don't know if it will. But that information would be here, and this is just a great way for us to delineate that information, and I put it in as a discussion. There'll also be a discussion board for you guys to ask general questions on as well. What I will also open up, I've had some kids and some parents request information since you're home and the amount of schoolwork you have is a little bit less than what some of you may have had in the past, according to some parents and according to some kids. I wanted to put some kind of college admissions prep information in there. I'll also put information for those of you who are thinking about joining the military. I'll put in some ASVAB prep materials so that you'll have that information to prep at home. For those of you who will be attending a junior college, whether it's Lone Star or any other two-year school in our state, you'll have to take something called the TSI. So you don't necessarily need the SAT. The SAT is an admissions test. The TSI is a placement test. So there'll be some TSI prep material in there as well. And then I'm going to put SAT and ACT prep stuff in there, like links to Khan Academy, links to some specific ACT prep. Lots of colleges are offering virtual college visits. UT is one of them. And I'm going to put the links to sign up for all of those virtual college visits that we're getting in here. I know as juniors, there's a lot of stuff that's kind of up in the air where you're not impacted the same way as seniors, like with prom and graduation and those sorts of things. You're impacted a lot of junior year is a big year. I know AP testing has changed, SAT testing has changed, and we just want to keep you up to date on those sorts of things. The other thing that I'm going to put in here for both students and parents are little lessons on applying to college, getting a head start. If we extend past the April 13th date, I'll put even more stuff in there. I don't want to give you too much and make you think that it's homework, because it's not. This is really just information for you. But our first office hours tomorrow, if you click on office hours, it will tell you. We'll start, and what office hours are, I'll just start a conference and you can jump in, but Thursday and Friday from 8 to 9 in the morning. I know that's pretty early, but it gives you a chance that if you want to jump in and out and ask questions, we can try to help. And I may not be able to answer some of those questions immediately. I may have to get some answers, but it would be a way for you to jump in and ask. So I hope that you find this module helpful. It's also a way, and it's the only class that exists in Canvas that has every single junior in the class. So I'm going to put any sort of announcements that we need for juniors up in the announcement field. And so those things would be posted for you guys as well. So I know lots of things are going on. We miss you a lot. I know it's hard for us to, sometimes you may not believe that, because you think, well, y'all yell at us in the hallway and tell us to stop running and take our hat off. We do, but we also all signed up to be around you guys all day, and it's really difficult for us to not be able to see you and not interact with you. So we're looking forward to you guys coming back. We want to see you sooner rather than later. Take care of yourself. Social distancing does not mean playing pickup basketball. Like, social distancing means everybody's staying at home. So if you want to get back and you want to see your friends, stay at home. That's what we need you guys to understand. We know you might be bored. We might, Snapchat one another. It's the one time you're going to hear us say, use social media, keep up with each other, check in on your friends, check in on your relatives, but please, stay at home at this time. Hope to talk to y'all and see y'all soon. Thanks.